I mean, Ducky. That was Stuart Robson. That was not us. We apologize. He is no longer affiliated with the National Soccer League. Good evening, everyone. We are here for more Week 1 action. We have got a lot of good games in the books so far. Up now for you, the California Condors from Sacramento facing off against the St. Paul Green Galaxy in Minnesota. A lot of questions about this Green Galaxy team from the offseason. The talent on the roster is unquestionable, but Hoover, do they have what it takes as a team, as a unit, to make a deep run this season? Disappointing finish last year.
You know, there's a lot of question marks around this team. Their attack is undeniable. They just have so many weapons up top between Joaquinho, Flacao, and Suleiman Rashad Mondragon, former MVP of this league. But a lot of question marks remain on the defensive side. They have some stalwarts back there, but can they put it all together on that right side where they truly don't have a true wing back in their system?
Yeah, Hoover, you called it out. It is this constant dilemma between Frederick Ewell and Christian Heimerson. Both true center backs at nature, and kind of been an oscillating balance between who will fill in as the right back. They go with Ewell Week 1. Is that the right choice?
Freddie Ewell has been really showing his stuff, I think, recently. He's really been coming into form. He's still a young player and is growing into that role, so we'll see if we can translate his large size onto the right side.
That's right. You saw a quick look at the Condors' main man up front, Etienne Saint-Benezet from France. Absolute tear for him last season. 12 goals in all competitions. He'll be looking to pick off where he left off. As the Green Galaxy gets underway here with more Week 1 action. Here is a strong challenge from Vasil Baris right away. And Joe Winter equal to the test, wearing that number 6 jersey this year after wearing number 8 in his first 2 seasons. He is excited about the change, as he's a true defender at heart. Here's Quincy Hmaidet. Another nice ball in, and here is Saturnino. The winger from Italy. Options left and right. It's Benezet and Joe Fly with a big save. Nervy moments early on for the hosts here.
As it looks, it was not even that right line. It was the left side that was just getting victimized by the Condors. Good attack to start for them.
Joe Fly, curious, looking around for his captain, Vincent Tourlamine. Nowhere to be found at that left back position. It's an early corner here for the former Green Galaxy left back, Pedro Sacilotto. Known for his great technical delivery. Looks like he may play this one short here. It does. Adriano Jimenez, brother of Marco. Luis Silva, interesting technique there. And this will be rolled into play. Given away quickly. And Silva, it's Saint-Benezet! And Joe Fly with a huge save. And there's another chance. It's Nestore Saturnino! Oh, it's in! It's in! Green Galaxy absolutely asleep at the wheel!
I mean, the Galaxy falling apart on the back line, just standing around like a bunch of statues. And the Sauternes cast scoring his opening goal of the season.
Well, Nestore Saturnino, a player evaluated by the coaching staff and pundits around the league as a guy who needs to step up this year. How about that for a response? 3 minutes into your season debut and you've got a goal at home. Fans going wild. Look at that. Posing with the boys. Absolutely a member of this team. Hoover, what's more exciting to me at this point? Saint-Benezet, striker for the Condors. Players often criticized for his green. Finding the assist there. What does that mean for him and this team taking on that deeper role as a playmaker, not just a finisher?
I mean, I think that shows great increase in maturity. Often noted for his greedy play style, often taking chances and shots when it's ill-advised, but since you can find a pass there, that shows great points and great promise for the season, and I think we should expect big things from the Condors. Selfless play.
Excellent there, Hoover. Now, we'd be remiss to not mention his name. The Green Galaxy were enthralled with the talent of Fabian Esser from Germany all offseason in the draft. A lot of debate about whether or not he would fall to them at that spot. They end up trading up with the pick 9 to the 5th pick to grab him. How long before we see him in the starting lineup in this team?
I'd hope to see him. Another quick attack. Let's see what they can do. And oh my!
It's in! Oh, the music never stops, and it is in again. I think it's Quincy absolutely railing him. They've got no answer. I mean, it's a simple enough attack. And then what a find by Estrada. Supply gets a piece. It's in off the post. Green Galaxy being back here 2-0 inside 10 minutes.
I mean, they just cannot get the attack going. They lost in the back line, letting these Condors slice them apart. No attack from their vicious forwards at all. They just can't seem to find a rhythm there.
It is a funky anomaly we see in preseason. Again, of course, Green Galaxy and the Charioteers met last week in the final game of the preseason. The Green Galaxy attack ran rampant 5-1, and the Charioteers win their opening game. Green Galaxy down 2 goals here. Of course, away from home, opening week. Don't want to make any snap judgments, but are the Green Galaxy in trouble of repeating here as Silva comes in? Huel able to clear it away. We've got to see some more positive signs of life here. Green Galaxy got to get in the game. Long ball for Orr's not going to connect, I don't think. He's actually done well to keep it in there. Stand corrected. Here is Suleiman. Lofting one in. And Dominguez doing his part defensively. Mason flubbed it a little bit, but able to corral it in the end. Sam Benezet. Luis Silva. Nice change of pace for Hermida to run onto. All over at the back. And Freddie Huel coming across. I mean, he's all the way over to the left center back. Hoover, where are the center backs for Green Galaxy? I mean, Joe Winnard and Heimerson, notably a Rock Walterback, they've been absent today so far.
They just look lost, they've looked sluggish, they've been letting men slip through. This is just poor play from the Green Galaxy defense, not the start they wanted to get off to.
Good save by Joe Fletcher to keep it at 2. It could have easily been 3 there. Alert to the danger. Here's Suleiman Ur at the other side. And I think, again, we highlight maybe... Oh, hold on, here goes Mondragon. Cuts it back, selfless play, it's Rashad Mondragon, it's 1-2!
And that is the attack the Green Galaxy is known for. Mondragon pulling a miracle out of his back pocket with that touch there from an ill-advised cross, and somehow finding the link-up play to score. Brilliant goal, brilliant finish from the Green Galaxy.
We mentioned it in the previous games, at a certain point, you forget the scoreline, you gotta rely on your playmakers, and Mondragon, he signed a big contract off-season, $3 million a year. I mean, it's hard to justify the numbers, but look at him here. He's doing the talking on the pitch. That's what they need him to do. That's what they need, the big bucks. He is the star player. Joaquinho doing his part, setting him up. What a response for the Green Galaxy. It's 2-1. This changes the complexion of the game entirely. I mean, Condors put their tails up on the front foot, all the attack in the world. Suddenly the Green Galaxy, one moment of brilliance, and they're in again here. Mondragon, what a turn! It's a great take! Oh, and Mondragon, I can't believe he's missed it! You'd have thrown your hat in the ring to put him on the double there. He's on his weaker left foot. It's hard to call it weak there. I mean, he's past the post. Suddenly, I mean, the game has flipped on a knife edge. It's gone all Green Galaxy inside 2 minutes.
I mean, the Galaxy has had a few excellent deep balls that Mondragon has been able to recover and convert into some really deadly attacking positions. Let's see if they can continue this pace without getting torn apart by the Condors, who've looked sharp on offense.
Attack play out. Here's Maiden again. Well defending him. Freddie Huel getting it done at the back. He's been the standout in that back line so far. Not cleared away from danger. Is Adriano Jimenez. Puts it over the bar. Now, we talk a lot about the back line of the Green Galaxy, the front line of the Green Galaxy, all the talent there. Now, the formation lends itself to only 2 midfield players, Friedrichs, Silva, and Gallus. Now, are the midfield struggles to blame for the players, or rather is it the formation that leaves only 2 of them in that midfield? Which is to blame here?
Well, the Green Galaxy system asks a lot of their midfielders. They need to cover a lot of ground and a lot of pace to set up this attack. And frankly, I think when you have as many players as talented, you need to get them, you need to have them all in the field at the same time. So I believe that their formation is warranted, but it demands a lot of the midfield, which is why I think they invested so heavily to draft Fabian Esser, hoping for him to be a box-to-box stalwart for many years to come. As here's another attack from the Condors that is taken away by Winnard, but still in. Wow. Defended well by the Green Galaxy, and Fly with the save.
Mention that. I mean, this is a player we saw in places who definitely got the attacking work rate up. His passing was phenomenal. Does he have it in him to be that box-to-box player, though, and get back and do his part defensively with a team that's so attack-heavy?
I think that's to be determined. I think that's why they drafted him. He's a player with a lot of potential, a lot of good skill, and I think he could flourish to be a player nearly as good as Rashad Mondragon in his own right, but that's yet to be seen. And we'll see how the coaching staff can develop him, where he's still only 20 years old.
Meantime, here's George Fredericks and Gallas, the two current midfielders combining. Curious to see which one of them has a future in store with Esser waiting in the wings. Here's Fredericks trying to make his case. Blackout! Mondragon! It's 2-2! Rashad! Oh my god, the music was split. And my partner in the booth is maybe just slightly biased toward the Green Galaxy. How about this though? Blackout and Mondragon. We've seen it time and time again. I mean, you look at the back line, you look at the goalkeeping, there's just not much you can do about it. It's absolutely gilt-edged golden opportunity after golden opportunity. And there he is, copying Jim Hoover. And look at the grin. I mean, look at what it means to him. 2 goals in his first half. What a start to the season for Rashad Mondragon.
I mean, he could not have asked for a better start to his season. I mean, what a perfect quick touch. And that's what happens when he gets it on his golden right foot. You know, earlier he had a chance on the left. He will not miss it when he gets his favorite foot.
We saw it earlier this weekend in the game with the Olympians and the Scouts. The Scouts totally dominate the opening 45 minutes. The Olympians come back, the host, they get in at 2-2. Obviously, unfortunately for them, let that lead slip. So where does this game go? Obviously, all this is unfolded in one half. Who do you pin to get the next goal? I mean, it's been back and forth still. Green Galaxy just been more clinical in the last 10 minutes.
The Galaxy's finally had their chance to really get their exciting offense on the board. I think earlier the Condors came in with a really good game plan. The Galaxy cannot score if they don't even have a chance to give it to their best players. So we'll see if the Condors can keep up the attack. They've looked sharp in this box. Let's see if they can score here. And another good save by Fly. Wow, let's see if Tourlaman, the captain, can get it out. And he can.
So we wind down now to 3 minutes of added time in this first half. Boy, finally a chance to catch our breath. I mean, again, another one of these games. The offensive impetus has been absolutely impressive. I mean, is it just a lost cause for the defenders at this point? Is it damage control? How do you cope with this high caliber offense talent across the league?
I think you need to attempt to slow the game down, but at this rate, I think it might be a high scoring season for everyone. Just the attackers are looking sharp. They're looking just ready to score. As the Green Galaxy players exchange words, know they're pleased to come back from such a high deficit.
You know, Hoover, I'll pick your brain for a second here. It is a bit thrilling to say, you know, we watched this, obviously, this first half of this game. Condors in total control, dominate the whole first half. We talked before the game about, there he is, Rashad Mondragon, completely silent in the first 25 minutes, and then like that, a switch flips. 2 goals in the next 15 minutes from him. I mean, how do you quantify a player, like, you know, there was the back and forth this offseason of, is he worth the big contract? Or are the Galaxy going to pay him? Obviously, they end up getting the deal signed. And everyone, you know, they scrutinize and they say, no one's worth that much money. With the contribution in this first half, can you now say he is worth the money?
I think that's to be seen, and you need to see how he plays out throughout the rest of the season. But if his form now is to show anything, I think he definitely is worth that. We've known for quite some time that he is a player of undeniable talent and undeniable skill. And if he keeps playing at this level, I don't think you can put a price on his form.
Absolutely, still a young lad. Now we are back right with you now for second half action coming up as the Condors will get this half started. Again, blistering start to the first half, looking to regain that confidence with Quincy Hmaidet. It's Nestore Santonino making a run. Again, earmarked him as a player not delivering enough at the start of the season. He's got his goal. Can he contribute some more to this second half? Get his team back in front. The 2-0 lead squandered in that first half. The Green Galaxy casually pinging it about at the back, but it's worked out. Here's Joaquinho. Winard. Lovely ping out to Mondragon. And now Flacao. Again, the linkage between these two is just borderline psychic at this point. I mean, what can you say about their partnership in the last 2 years?
I'd say it's one of the best attacking duos in the league. It is just hard to deny Flacao and Mondragon, international rivals, yet on this team they exhibit a chemistry unlike any other. And when that clock is ticking, it's ticking fast.
Absolutely. Here they are again. Mondragon. Some space to work the shot here if he wants it. And he does want it, and Mason equal to it this time, and then well defended by Paco Dominguez in the back line. Something I love so much about Flacao. It's just a clinical striker by nature, but he's such a selfless player. Almost reminds me of a little bit of that Bobby Firmino role in the Liverpool days, if you know what I mean.
With more of that false nine role, he's really selfless and very creative in his passing. That's a great analogy, Matthew. Thank you.
Soliman Ur sends over this corner kick. No short corners here from the Galaxy. They absolutely abhor that mentality, as the coaches said. Long range effort from Gallas. Breaks for Ur again. Mondragon blocked this time by Dominguez. Eventually, the Condors can clear their lines. Adriano Jimenez. Lovely release for Hamida to run at Heimerson this time. Yule breakneck speed to get back. He's overcommitted there. Here's Jimenez. Good close control. Just kind of lost it there for a second, but it's back with him. It's Sam Beneze. It's in for Luis Silva. It's 3-2. If the flag is, it's up. The flag is up. He's offside. It won't count. As we hear the stadium PA music play briefly and then shut off, he was a hair offside. Now, Hoover, we ask at this point, is it a lapse in judgment from Luis Silva, the forward man, or was that well defended by the Green Galaxy back line?
I'll say it, I think the Green Galaxy backline is looking a little slow here recovering from these plays. You know, you saw Freddie Yule blistering, sprinting to get back, but overcommitting there, and the middle just looking slow and tough.
Another handball call. It hasn't been too much of a factor in this game, but these referees, I mean, it seems like any contact with any part of the upper appendage is immediately flagged as a handball. Hoover, what are your thoughts on this new rule in this new season?
The referees have definitely been very antsy, and I've noticed a lot of penalties to start this league and also in preseason, of which I think, apologies, as Freddie Yule had a scintillating header there, almost found its way into the net.
It's a good chance there. I mean, it's a tight angle, but you know, Mondragon, the form he's in, the quality of the player he is, you kind of want him to just take the shot there, right?
Yeah. Gotta take a shot downfield.
As we approach minute 60, you know, 2/3 of the way through this game, roughly. Yet to see any substitutions from either team. Deadlocked at 2-2 since the first half. It's been a cagey, quiet second half. Who's a player we can bring on from the benches that can maybe break the deadlock in this game?
You know, the defense for the Green Galaxies looked a little slow. I'd like to see them bring in Birler Leerlung out of Germany. You know, you bring him in as a change-up. You know, You've got the stalwarts in the middle, you know, carving them up on the inside, but moving a little slow. But you bring in Birler Leerlung, who's a big, and Gallas. Oh my God! What a shot from!
It is from absolutely nowhere. It's Sylvain Gallas. He has 2 goals in his entire career on his weak foot into the top corner. I mean, we just talked about Fabian Esser. Who needs him? What a goal! No chance, Mason. I mean, the quality of that finish is astounding.
You know, you'd have to wonder if these midfielders, seeing the draft capital that the Green Galaxy has input into their roster, you'd wonder if these midfielders feel like they have a bit of fire under them, and so they're going to be playing with a lot more intensity to hopefully keep their jobs. So back to the defense. I think if the Green Galaxy bring on a defender, they should bring on Birler Leerlung, a big, physical, downhill center back who could really make a change here. That's incredible, incredible work from the Green Galaxy and Gallas. A great goal. Condors with 60% possession despite the deficit. That is interesting stats from this game. And another cross in the middle. Oh, and Mason's done well to box that out.
Big chance for Flacao. Fredericks, again, winning it back in that midfield and pinging it into Mondragon pretty conveniently. Here's Flacao. The play is solid. Now what will he do with it here? Dishing it out wide to Joaquinho. cleared away as far as Luis Estrada. Is Quincy Meidet, the Dutch winger. And well defended by Vinci Torlemijn, captain of the Green Galaxy. Gallas spraying one long for Flacco. It's a tough battle. Valentino did really well there. Again, still yet to see any substitutions in this game as Sam Benezet releases long ball for Adriano Jimenez. Look inside here if he wants to. Meidet. Cut out the time by Heimerson. Chance for the Green Galaxy now to just settle, maybe dwell on this ball, or keep going forward. Here is Suleiman. They're all trying to force it through, not able to get there. And Valentinov can carry this one forward with Vasil Barish. Silva, good hold-up play. Condors still in this game. They just need a little bit more of that cutting edge they had. Here is Gallas trying to break forward again with a long ball, and Mason has to let this one roll. It was maybe a pass back, didn't want to take any chances. Gallas, another strong header in there. Both teams just lacking that little bit of creativity in the final third. Hoover, you know, the Condors are a solid team. Obviously, Green Galaxy probably the heavy favorites on paper. Do you call this a solid victory today if they can hold on?
I think considering the adversity they faced, if the Green Galaxy can stick to it and close this game out, yes, absolutely. This shows, you know, you have talent on paper and then you have talent on the field, and then you have the ability to win when adversity strikes. And I think the Green Galaxy have showed that, and that bodes well for the rest of the season.
Certainly, as they say, it's not about the X's and O's, it's about the Jims and Joes. And there's a substitution. It is Sylvain Gallas for Fabian Esser, the long-awaited rookie. Again, Gallas more of a defensive player, and Esser maybe a little bit more attacking inclined. We'll have to see what he can do here. And we look at the flip side now. The Condors 2-0 up inside the first 15 minutes, now down 3-2 at home. How do you move forward from this kind of a performance?
You know, I think there's a lot to be proud of considering the way their attack moved to start. They made that Green Galaxy defense, which has no slouches in the center, just look like shredded paper. Oh, and a great save from Mason. Good.
Esser, impact immediately. I mean, a strange ball, but somehow ends up right at the head of Friedrichs, and it's a good save from Mason. Green Galaxy playing it safe, keeping the pressure on here, not giving the Condors any chance to play out from the back. 84 minutes played, 6 minutes to go plus added time, and the Green Galaxy have a corner here. This is exactly the way they want this to be going. It's a deep ball in from Ur. Fall to Joaquinho. Has a go, and it's well defended that time by Valentinov again. Sam Benezet. Sacilotto. It's a lovely release if Meidet is onside. That's a strong challenge, Freddie Yule. They'll play on through the advantage. Maybe should have taken the free kick there. Does Green Galaxy get a chance to set their feet? Alden's not dead here yet, though. It's Silva. Esser cleans it up well. Composure from the rookie. Like a looking, and I think Ur was just offside, and he knew it. As Yule plays a nice ball into Mondragon. Cutback is in. And Esser was there, but Donatello Mason with a good save. Oh, what that would have meant to Fabian Esser, the rookie. What can you say about his quality, Ben?
I've loved what I've seen. In the few chances that he's gotten to start, he's shown on the defensive side and also multiple times on the offensive side. I think there's great promise from this young rookie as the Condors come in with a good attack and cleaned up by Tourlemagne.
I think Galaxy start looking to just hold on here. Get it forward, the sooner the better. Nice dummy there by Esser. Tourlemagne, lung-bursting run in the 92nd minute. Here he's still going. Could be a cherry on top here if they can get this cross in. The cutback is on for Mondragon. Listen for Suleiman, and just ran into each other there. Should still wrap it up here. It's the Green Galaxy able to overturn a 2-0 deficit away from home. Hoover, what can you say about the resilience and the character of this team with a result like this?
You know, last season they finished in disappointing fashion, which secured them such a high pick. You know, For a team as talented as the Galaxy are, they expected better, and I think this showed great resiliency, a way to hold their head high, despite facing us disappointed last year and coming back strong to start. So I think there's great things to expect from this season. The Condors also looking sharp. I think while they may have lost, I think there's great promise on this roster as well, and I think they can look forward to a lot of great things and probably pull from this loss at home.
Certainly good points. Funny anomaly of the weekend so far. 5 games in out of the 12, 4 victories from the away team so far. Anything to note there, Hoover, or just happenstance of the circumstances?
I think this game's rigged.
No, we'll be right back after this. He didn't mean it.